Hello and welcome to the Alliance of Nerd Podcast, the podcast where we talk about anything and everything nerd-related. My name is Michael, your connoisseur of all things Star Trek and Magic the Gathering related.
I'm Cam. I am the resident Dungeon Master and Star Wars expert.
I'm Nick. I'm your Marvel Master and fan of all things superhero.
And I'm Joe. I like video games and horror movies.
And speaking of me being the Star Wars expert, boys.
Oh gosh.
There's a Star Wars film coming out this year.
Really?
Is there?
Yeah. Have you heard of it?
What's Star Wars?
No.
Oh, okay.
Well, tell me everything about it.
Okay. So, 1977. George Lucas... No. Yeah. It's, episode 9's coming out this year, you fucking idiots.
Oh, episode 9!
The TV show? That's cool.
Yeah, dude, episode 9 of The Boys?
Of the boys. Those darn boys are...
Those darn boys.
They're coming back for one episode, and that's it.
Uh-huh. But, the film that is releasing, there are some things perhaps happening.
Yeah? Do you want to talk about those things?
Yes.
Ha 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 ha.
Yes.
You sounded a lot like Darth Sidious.
I don't think you did.
Yeah,
That's what I heard.
I've been practicing.
Yes, in fact...
Darth Sidious laugh.
At the end of the trailer, which I have not watched because I don't watch trailers, but I know that because people blab their mouths and can't keep them mouths shut about things.
It wasn't us.
Yeah, I know.
It wasn't me.
All right, Shaggy.
It wasn't me.
But we have heard the Emperor's laugh, meaning what? Well, what could that mean, boys?
He had the power to bring his loved ones back from the dead. Because even if he survived the throw in the hole, he'd just be too freaking old. Like, he's a real old man by this point.
Well, I mean, when he was thrown in the hole, there was like a blue explosion. It was pretty clear, like, he died, right?
Yeah, it seemed that way, but I guess you didn't really see him.
And then the Death Star exploded.
He's gonna be.
I guess that solidifies that. I guess.
He's gonna be a red Force
teleported
ghost.
out and force pulled himself out. What?
He's gonna be a red Force ghost.
Well,
I guess that'd make a lot of sense too. Force ghosts exist.
well, if you want to get into the lore, Sith cannot be Force ghosts.
Oh, why is that?
They just don't possess that power. I don't know the specifics on it, but they just can't. But they can be like, in like the EU stuff, there's tons of like spirits. They're not like force. It's weird. They're not like the classic blue Force ghost. They're memories sort of like manifested, and like spiritual form. They did this in the Clone Wars. I don't know if you remember, like, in the last season, Yoda goes to Korriban or Moravan, whatever name you want to call it, and Darth Bane shows up. He's sort of in this like samurai looking outfit. No?
Batman.
Yes, that Bane. That Bane shows up.
I do not remember that.
Okay. But there is precedent for a Sith to take a spiritual form, perhaps, rather than a full. Yep.
So, what about, like, Count Dooku? He was a good dude, and then he became a bad dude. Or Darth Vader.
Well,
would they know how to
Darth Vader became a ghost
by redeeming himself. But Dooku, not so much.
Gotcha.
Dude just got his...
So do you
gotta be in
you
heaven
lose the
to
Force ghost if you
be a
go
Force
bad?
ghost.
I mean...
You have to go to Force Heaven to be a Force ghost.
The rules aren't exactly concrete, to be honest.
So is there a Star Wars god who determines who's good?
I don't know. Yeah, there might be.
It's
That's
the
the
color of
Force.
your lightsaber.
The ultimate, not really Jedi, because that's one side of it, but like...
The Force.
That'd be good. The Force.
The Force is God.
I feel like that's the power that the god wields. Maybe. The
I don't know.
Metachlorians are the god.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like a hive mind being.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of, yeah.
Yep, keep going.
And...
Jabba the Hutt is Jesus.
So-
No, Salacious B. Crumb is Jesus.
Oh, yeah? That sounds like a rap name. What up, guys? I'm Salacious B. Crumb, dropping the fat track.
That's the little dude that hangs out at Jabba's palace that has the laugh. That I would do, but it would tear the microphone up, so I'm not going to do it.
Anakin was clearly Jesus. And then there's like, oh, we messed that one up, try to swipe it under the rug. And then they had the second coming of Christ, which is Luke. And then Luke became a bitter old man, so now they have the third coming of Christ, which is Rey.
Uh-huh.
And that's as far as we've gotten so far.
So what you're saying is Nail's gonna...
Nail's
gonna get right to a cross, dude.
Maybe if she succeeds, but she'll probably just become evil or a bitter old lady, so...
Okay.
So
we'll just have an
trilogy
episode.
comes.
Trilogy.
Triology?
Yeah.
Study of trees.
There's an O there. I'm gonna pronounce it.
Fair. Okay. But
So what's he doing?
So
why is he in this movie?
that's what we got to theorize about.
How much of the trailer have you seen? Because I don't want to spoil.
None.
Okay.
Literally none. I haven't seen it at all.
I'm not going to say anything.
Okay.
Then.
I appreciate that.
I really don't even remember the trailer.
Well,
I just remember the part where Darth Sidious kills Rey.
oh, yeah? Does that happen? That's a pretty big
Yeah,
moment.
now that you bring that up.
Yeah. Sounds pretty
I
familiar.
remember when they dropped that in the trailer.
Yeah, this straight up lightning straight out of nowhere. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Can't wait to see that on film.
Well, it's probably like the Hulk in the...
Oh, yeah, it doesn't
let's
actually
take it
happen
out.
type thing? Gotcha.
It's to distract you from the real ending.
Yeah.
Slightly different circumstances.
Well,
No.
different movies, so...
Slightly different movie, slightly different circumstance.
But, Emperor Boy, what's he doing? Why is he laughing? Or is it...
Cocktail party?
See, I got theories, but I can't tell you.
Okay. Well, you can talk about things, but you can't be like, why you're... do you understand what I'm trying to get at?
The theory I have is very specifically
Okay.
rooted in evidence from the
Okay.
trailer, so I can't tell you.
Okay, that's fair. Understandable. But my assumption is they're going one of three ways. One, that, like, the Force spirit thing, and, like, Kylo Ren's gonna be like, hey, dude, what's up? And he's like, yeah, if I'm fucking evil, be evil more, please.
Well, like he was with Darth Vader's helmet. He's
Right,
like, oh,
exactly.
oh, oh.
Yeah. He's like, more that. B, it's sort of like, you didn't play, you played the Battlefront 2 campaign?
A tiny bit of it.
But the, like, Emperor showed up, sort of, no? Okay. But in the campaign...
Your memory with these things are just...
No, I have a horrific memory for, like, details of shows.
So, Darth Vader is Luke's father.
What?
Oh my god!
I didn't see that in the trailer.
But,
You said you didn't watch this.
so...
E3. It was
E3?
announced.
Yeah. In the sort of campaign of Battlefront 2, the 2017 version, not the 2005
I
version.
wasn't sure.
Gotta clarify that. He sort of, like, leaves this message type thing to, like, carry on his plan. He's like, he essentially recorded messages and, like, not, like, uploaded his consciousness to anything, but just messages to carry out his grand plan.
The Emperor did?
Yeah. Which they fail because it's the Empire.
And
But-
clones.
First Order now.
Right. No.
Second order now.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Oh, well,
Snokes did. They renamed it.
they renamed it to
But
the
they weren't very
second
creative.
order.
You wanted a whole new
Let's
thing,
hope
man.
we don't make it to the third. Ugh. But it's that, or we're going batshit old EU. The Emperor soul fucking survives and transforms into other people, and then he transforms into a bunch of his own clones. Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna go with he possesses Kylo Ren.
I'm thinking Kylo Ren just resurges the spirit or whatever.
Yeah, sure. Or it's just a prank, and they just did it at the end of the movie, and like, haha, now this you'll
is
see
totally gonna fuck
Or
these guys.
Kylo
just for
Ren
the memes.
learns the story that the Jedi wouldn't tell you.
Ooh.
He possesses the ability to bring his loved ones back to death.
Oh, and he brings back
And he
Anakin?
loves-
Or
Emperor,
Han?
but-
Or, yeah, sure.
He
I guess-
brings back
Darth
his
Vader
dog
makes sense.
that we never
dog?
saw.
Yeah. You mean Chewbacca?
No, because we saw that dog.
Yeah.
Anakin would make sense, but the Emperor is the one that's there, so I don't know. maybe just... Yeah, maybe the Emperor does it kind of on his own, like gets the messages in or whatever, spirit messages to Kylo Ren.
Mm-hmm.
And then, yeah, maybe then he brings his spirit back kind of deal.
See, I think if we're sending spirit messages, I think he's going to be sending them to Rey.
Perhaps.
I don't think you get anywhere with that. Rey's already shown that she wants nothing to do with that side of the...
Yeah, I think it was pretty succinct at the end of the second film, like...
Yeah.
She's going Jedi, he's going... Not Sith, but certainly dark side.
Good, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair. But she was also pretty tempted throughout most
Oh,
of the
yeah,
second
well,
one.
100%.
I know, they they can retcon things.
Yeah, sure. That's fair.
But I think Kylo clearly wants to have, like, an empire, and not the empire.
Yeah, but like a regime type thing.
Right, and so that matches well with Darth Sidious, who wanted basically the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, they'd be good friends.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you guys' points.
Okay.
But
yep.
I just don't think any of them are right.
Okay, what's your theory?
It's not Sidious's laugh.
Oh.
It is a character that we've encountered
just
before.
A recording from one of the old movies.
A character that
I know where you're going with this.
We are believed to be a Sith Lord.
Yeah, there it is.
Jar Jar Binks.
Yes. I'm on board.
Okay.
I think it's Jar Jar Binks' laugh.
Okay.
I think he is finally revealed to be a Sith Lord.
You think a Gungan can make that noise?
Yeah, it'd be more like a ho 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 ho.
Like, it would have to look like the really fat Gungan, and even then he'd have to have
yeah.
like a deep voice.
And he takes over the universe.
I like where you're going with it.
Mm-hmm.
But you're wrong.
But, unfortunately...
I'm hoping you're right, but I'm not thinking you're right.
I'm gonna have to spoil your fun here and tell you what happens to Jar Jar in the canon. He ends up back on Naboo, right? His home planet.
Okay.
And he is a jester in the streets for children, and it's very sad and depressing.
That's how Jar Jar Binks' story ends.
Yeah, what the heck? He was a senator, wasn't he?
Yep.
Wow.
Okay, that's a bit of a drop down.
Well, I mean, that's why he turned evil. From senator to jester.
And then he killed the younglings because he was so upset.
Yes, he killed the children. Wow, we got a backstory for it now. All right. This is
thank you, Ken.
You solidified our theory.
You only helped us.
Okay.
You cannot fight the darkness.
So have you heard of the story of the Darth Jar Jar Binks?
Yes, I
It's
have.
not a story the Jedi would tell you.
Okay.
Would it be Dar Dar Binks?
Darth Binks?
Darth Binks.
Well, actually, you take a separate name from your real name, so it would be Darth something else.
Darth Floppy Ears.
Darth Misa.
Just Darth Misa.
Darth Misa.
Yeah, that Sidious, Maul, Tyrannus, Misa.
Darth.
Darth Poodoo.
Oh. I like that.
Potential.
Yeah. Is there potential in that?
Darth Jester.
Fire.
Is it because he lit the kids on fire?
Because he
No.
lit.
Oh, it's fire.
fire.
because he lit the fire. Yeah. Okay. I think he probably.
We didn't say anything about lighting them on fire. We just killed them.
Lightning makes fire.
All right, but where did he get his lightsaber?
He doesn't have one. He just uses force lightning.
No, he stole it.
I think it'd be cooler if he had a lightsaber.
He found it in the swamps of Naboo.
He gets a new color. Green. Oh, wait.
That's
Not a new
first
color.
one to ever have a green lightsaber.
Gets a teal lightsaber.
No, it's just
which
a weird
is slightly
shape.
different from the blue one.
Whatever happened to Mace Windu's lightsaber?
So it just went out into the Coruscant.
So he found it.
Yep. So Jar Jar's got it.
Okay.
He's a
found
senator
it.
in that area. He was going by his little shuttle thing.
Yep. Sure.
Fell right into it.
Perfect.
And then Mace Windu fell.
Yeah.
They said, well, he doesn't need it anymore. So
he didn't notice. It was just.
Oh, but you don't subscribe to the theory that Mace Windu is alive.
No, definitely not.
Oh, okay. That's ridiculous.
Are you kidding me?
That's
You think he could fall from that? And survive?
He fell out of a mace window.
We know. I mean, the Emperor fell down that hole, and he's very clearly dead. So obviously, Mace Windu could not.
Oh,
fall from the
okay,
window
gotcha.
and still be alive. Now, Jar Jar
What's with people falling down holes in Star Wars and coming back?
It's like it's a easy way to kill someone that's nondescript and has the potential for them to come back.
We got
Maul.
Go Molly boy.
Yep.
Now potentially the Emperor.
Yep.
Shame Qui-Gon never came back from that hole.
He didn't fall
I
down
don't
the
know
hole.
I thought he did. He got stabbed and fell
he
down.
just got
Oh, he
stabbed
just-
and he
okay.
just fell.
No, that's lame. He should have fell down the hole.
Yeah, because then
They burned his body.
cradles
No,
him
because then he
afterwards.
could have came back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The hole's magical.
What other theories can we come up with? Ridiculous theories from people who we don't know that died, but probably died.
It's Watto.
Darth Watto.
I think... Does he kill Watto? I'm trying to remember if this is canon or not, but Darth Vader definitely goes back to Tatooine and fucking kills Watto. I don't know if that's canon right now, but he certainly does that in at least the EU.
Is that the slave owner?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
he's not a slave. Well,
the
Yeah,
the,
slave, but
the guy that owned Anakin.
yeah. The guy.
The flying,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, the
guy.
flying bug thing.
Yeah.
What's he called?
Toydarian.
Toydarian.
Ooh, what about the guy that Anakin beat in the pod race?
Oh, Sebulba?
Yeah.
he's not confirmed dead.
I don't... Yeah, that never showed his death or anything like that.
I
Yeah.
thought he crashed at the end.
No, he just crashed.
No, you don't have to die from it.
Oh, he didn't
No.
die. I actually specifically remember him getting pissed.
Oh,
when he
yeah,
banged
yeah.
the
Yeah.
ship or something.
Yeah. He was fine.
So where's he at right
So
now?
it's his laugh.
No, because it's Jar
Confirmed.
Jar.
No, it's the two-headed guys that are doing the commentary.
Yes. Yes.
They
can
each
do
have a
voice-
lightsaber.
They can do voice impressions, so
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Watch it. It's just someone watching a screen recording of the Emperor in the old days. It's just Kylo trying to study. It's
It's
just
someone in the Jedi archives.
yeah. Isn't that gone?
They kept some of it.
They kept some of it.
They took some of the files.
Just the one of the Emperor laughing.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a clip of him.
Yeah.
When he turned evil.
Mhm.
Well,
The
when he showed his
transformation.
evil.
Yeah.
They also kept the clip of killing younglings.
Yeah. That's for personal reasons.
Jar Jars or Anakin's?
Both.
They didn't record Jar Jars. They didn't have that
He's too
technology.
good.
Oh, yeah. He used the Force to destroy every camera that's on.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Jar Jar's not that. He doesn't. He covers his tracks.
Right. That's why we never learned he was a Sith in the movies.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
definitely...
He's not an
Yep.
idiot like
Yeah,
Anakin.
right. Exactly. That's why.
He's not so big
Anakin
and
didn't
bold.
believe in the high ground. Jesus. Everyone knows.
Everyone knows about the high ground.
that. Basic military tactics.
You
Should
know
have
what?
seen how high Jar Jar Binks
I was going to say, he can easily get to the high ground.
Right.
He jumps
this is
so
why
far.
He's the superior force in the Force.
Obviously, he can force jump if he can jump that high.
Sure. Fair.
So it doubles his jump
Yes.
move.
He gets
Double
a
jump.
He jumps and then uses the Force to push him up from there. So it
Mm.
looks like a video
Yep.
game double jump too.
So he has an extended jump already because he's a Gungan, but
Right.
then he can double jump with the Force.
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Gungan's double jumping.
Episode 12.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, you want to get into episode 12?
you got theories?
13.
Probably.
Did they confirm another
Trilogy?
all of
They,
the-
they said another trilogy. They didn't say if it was 10 through 12, but they probably will make it 10 through 12 at some point.
They should make it a -3 to -1, like more prequels.
I think that'd be -6 to -3.
I'm-
not really.
I'm itching for some
but-
old Republic stuff, but we'll see.
They do more prequels, but they're so far back, there's no
Yeah.
Jedi yet.
Well, okay, well, that's
should-
super far back.
They should do opening crawls, in a galaxy a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away, and it's but then really far ahead of that in a galaxy far away from that, and it's just us. And it shows you in the movie theater.
Wow,
No,
that's
just-
super deep,
Yeah.
man.
A short time ago, and right here, we made this movie.
And then it's just a recording of you walking into the movie theater. Short time ago.
And then you die.
What's the runtime?
How upset would you be if you paid money for a movie ticket thinking you were going to see a new Star Wars movie? They made a whole trailer. It was just a bunch of Hulk type scenes where
Yeah.
it's just completely fake. And then you just are watching a video of yourself walking
I'd be
into
pretty
a building.
pissed.
I'd be pumped. Best movie.
They mocap your face as you walk into the theater, and you get a personal theater, and they just put your face on the lead
Are
character.
you kidding me? Can you imagine being in a Hollywood big time Disney movie? That's you up there on the big screen. You made it.
You get no money.
No, they'd have to pay royalties.
That's big time.
If you spoke during it, they'd have to. You couldn't be counted as an extra.
So episode 9 comes out. Start speaking when you're walking
Yep.
in. All right.
For if this theory is coming true. Oh, sorry.
Then we get royalties, and they have to give us a crown.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
Your royalty.
I wonder how easy it is to become an extra on those types of movies.
On Star Wars,
Just walking.
they have like massive auditions for like to come be in it.
Come look generic for a bit.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is find out where they're recording and then walk in the back.
Actually, really cool thing that happened for the Mandalorian, which is the TV show that they're making. They actually put out a call to the 501st Legion, which is a large group of cosplayers. For like, hey, if you have this specific set of stormtrooper armor, come here and you can be in the show. And they had like a lot of people just show up with their cosplay, and they were able to be in the Mandalorian.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool.
I mean, you have to.
And then one of them hit their head
Yep.
during one of the scenes.
There you go. Classic. It's like, that's a clone. I know that's a clone.
Look how similar they all look.
Well, I mean, they retconned it, so Jango Fett hits his head on Slave 1, so that stormtrooper must be a clone, because he's got that genetic head bump, you know?
Yeah, that's a genetic thing hitting your head.
Yeah. I mean,
I don't realize that.
yeah, that's, I assume. And they added the thunk noise in episode 4. There didn't used to be like a boom noise, but they decided to add
Wait, they added a thunk noise?
Yeah.
That's so funny. It became such a prominent feature of that movie.
Yeah. Dude, there's so many mistakes in that film. Are you kidding me?
It's the best one.
I know. Well.
Oh, the biggest one was not having Jar Jar Binks be
Right.
the villain.
Wait, how do you know he's not?
Huge plot hole.
It's true.
How do you have Jar Jar Binks in the first 3 and not?
Yeah, ridiculous.
You don't even see it.
So it's almost like those were filmed after.
Ridiculous.
Yeah.
They should have fixed it and edited.
Oh, they should add him in.
Just lurking in the background of a few shots.
Yeah, like in the Emperor's throne room, he's like hiding, he's like pulling the strings.
You just see his eyes sticking out over
like
something.
a lightning rod, and he's like practicing. He's just trying to like move objects back and forth or whatever.
You see a shot of Tatooine and he's flying.
He's just flying.
He's straight up flying.
He's so powerful he can just fly.
Wait, why a Tatooine?
I meant Naboo.
Obviously, you don't understand the lore.
I mean, he just flew to
Emperor Jar Jar.
Tatooine, dude. He didn't even have to, he just hold his breath in space.
That good.
Yeah, just Princess Leia flew all the way there.
Yeah, just like that.
Reasonable.
Well, he was on Tatooine for the pod race and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
there you go.
It was a Tatooine pod race. That's great.
Was he on Tatooine for the pod race?
Yeah.
Force projection. The
Best level in all of Lego Star Wars.
No, that was a horrible level.
Disagree.
Very difficult, but
Yeah,
so
it's
much
super
fun.
difficult.
Disagree. When you're piloting the ships in the beginning of the third
Episode
movie,
3. Yeah, that was a good episode.
and you have to
Yeah,
board
good
Grievous'
level
ship,
too. Yeah,
that's a good level.
that was a good level.
Don't remember.
I still think pod racing was more fun,
That's fair.
but I agree. That was a great level.
So, boss battle?
Boss battle.
Boss battle.
Got a new segment.
Boss battle is a...
Boss battle.
I have something I've dubbed boss battle.
Boss
I'm
battle.
not sure if everyone agrees on the name or not.
Calling it boss battle.
What's it
We're
called?
calling
again?
it boss battle.
I'm just repeating boss battle, so that way we can't cut out the name in future. So it has to be boss battle,
All right, it's boss
I
battle.
think
I'm fine with that.
I think it might be called boss battle.
as far as I'm aware.
Oh, it's boss battle?
Yeah.
I think I've heard someone say, like on the street, like, "Oh, you guys are doing that boss battle thing."
Right, before we even invented it.
Yeah.
It was that good.
Who
Right.
spoiled it?
It has to be
Jar.
someone in this room. Alright, so the segment we've come up with is boss battle.
Is it boss battle?
So, we could just sit here and debate, pick 2 characters in some universe, Marvel, Star Wars, DC, whatever it is that you want to do, something nerdy, and say, like, who's better? But rather than do that, we've decided to take 2 people, give each of them a character of relatively similar strength, and they have to verbally act as those characters, taking one turn at a time to determine who would win in a fight. And the other 2 of us will be judging whether those actions are viable. Like, you can't be Batman and use your laser vision on the opponent because Batman doesn't have laser vision.
Well, and actually, and Detective No.
No, I was like, okay.
All right, now we're getting it.
So, yeah.
Now this is pod racing.
This is where the fun begins.
So, today we got Joe versus Nick.
Unfortunately.
Cam and I will be judging and reffing. So,
well, we all ref, technically.
yeah, I guess we all ref.
We can ref each other.
We can, depending on how well we know the characters.
Absolutely.
All right, so, Joe, do you have mine? Is that what we determined?
Correct.
Yes.
All right, you are Star-Lord.
I am Star-Lord. Oh,
Nice.
God.
Nick, you're the late, great Boba Fett.
Boba Fett. All right. I like how some characters you picked.
Uh-huh.
All right.
I don't know how we determine who goes first, but Joe, you can go first.
All right, that's how we determine.
That's nice and simple.
All right, question. Do I have my ship?
No.
Do I have my ship?
We can do we can do space boss battles later. We need a setting. Where do we want to be?
Very relevant.
Ooh.
Emperor's throne room.
Sure, go for it.
Why am I in the Emperor's throne?
You were going through the multiverse and you accidentally hit a snag.
My dad sent me here.
Sure.
In the Guardians of the Galaxy, it doesn't specify
Which one?
Wait, I wasn't listening. Where are we?
Emperor's throne room.
Emperor's throne room.
Yeah.
What?
Who cares?
I just
Just
picked something.
Which is the Emperor's throne
Times Square?
room?
You
Is this Snoke? Is this Snoke's throne room? What is
he
the Emperor's
wasn't
throne
an
room?
emperor.
No,
What's the Emperor's
the
throne
Emperor?
room?
Where did he get
I don't even
thrown down?
remember that.
It's
In episode
the,
6.
It's the final battle between
Where Darth
Vader
Vader
and-
throws the Emperor down the tube. It's like a big room, staircases. Okay,
Don't remember
new
it.
setting because Joe doesn't remember the Emperor's throne room.
Haven't watched Star
there's a
Wars in a while.
staircase.
Yeah,
There is a staircase.
It falls on Darth Vader. Yeah,
I don't remember
Who's it
this at
falling?
all.
there's like an upper deck thing, and someone chops it with a lightsaber and it falls.
I don't think it hits
It doesn't fall
anyone.
anyone. No.
I feel like you're right.
No, there's definitely like a chopping of a platform, but I don't think it like
Maybe someone's
crushes.
on it. And
Okay, this isn't relevant.
What's a neutral Pokemon Stadium?
There you go. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
That's
I'm
neutral.
gonna need one of you to tell us how the terrain changes.
Oh god, I forgot about that. Jeez. All right, we'll take turns. in
No,
between.
it's just normal
Okay, grass.
fucking.
I'm just picturing a football stadium.
Yeah, exactly. It's a football stadium.
All right.
But there's Pokemon symbols. Rather than-
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, I'm with it.
You get the stands too. But it's
Okay.
closed dome. Indestructible.
Yeah,
You can't
the sun isn't gonna hit you.
get up.
All right.
Okay. Am I mad at him? Or are we just fighting?
No, you know you're fighting.
You're joining up. Interesting first move.
No. Am I like seriously pissed, or am I just like, okay, we're fighting?
It's just you're fighting Pokemon style. That's my enemy, and we're
Okay.
fighting.
All right.
Okay.
I'm not going to tackle you then.
Okay.
I'm really angry.
Blistering fury. Okay. I have guns, right?
Yep.
Fuck, man, I don't know. I'll put my helmet on.
Sure.
I'll
Okay.
fly up with my little jetpack thing,
yep.
and I'll shoot you with my guns.
Okay.
Because that's about
That's
right.
what he does.
So my first move is going to be to move out of the way of your lasers to fly with my jet.
Okay. Now we need to add in a rule here. So do we want to do like action and reaction, or just action?
I feel like we need a reaction.
But then it's like always me. I dodge that.
Right.
So
Well, dodge it with what? Like, he dodges it with his jetpack. I'll accept that.
Well, I'm assuming I'm flying around the same as he is.
But if he's
you know?
just trying to, like, dodge it, like, by stepping, I'm gonna say no. Gotta have a fair...
Well, if I
fair
don't do
reason.
if I don't do anything else, then I just get hit by a laser and die. Is that
That's
fair.
fair.
to assume?
yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
So
All right, we'll do action reaction. So it's be like action reaction action, reaction.
Okay,
action.
so reaction, I'll fly up with my jetpack, because I'm assuming you shot towards the ground.
Absolutely.
And I'm going to take my helmet off.
Okay.
That's a power move.
I'm going to tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Because if my head gets chopped off, I don't want my kid coming and picking up my head inside of a helmet.
Nope.
Your son's in the stands.
The helmet, in episode 2, you see the shadow of the head flying out of the helmet. So you're good.
Well, now I'm definitely good.
Okay. Yeah.
Your son is in the stands watching.
Oh,
Okay.
Boba Fett's son? Okay,
Yeah, his illegitimate
Django is
son.
in the
His
fans.
clone son.
That his son was Django.
No.
Django is the father of Boba.
Boba is the original in episode 4.
Wait, who am I?
You're Boba. Episode 456, the green one, not
Okay,
the blue
the green one. Got it.
There you go. The green one.
I got it.
I'm glad it's clarified because I was picturing the blue one. So.
Oh my god.
All right, Joe.
Okay, so what do? You reacted.
Well, that was my action. I take off my helmet.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
your action was to take off your helmet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you kind of took 3 actions, but
Who did?
Joe. But I don't like his like.
I mean, it was like the start of a fight to just like.
Yeah. No, you're good.
See, I know Star-Lord's arsenal, and I don't know Boba Fett's arsenal.
I have no idea what the fuck Star-Lord has. He's got guns and he can fly. That's all I know.
Should we read off some arsenals for you?
So I'll fly and I'll shoot at you.
Okay.
My reaction to you taking off your helmet was to go.
Oh my god, his face.
It's so ugly.
Don't
Don't give me more information. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Wait, that's illegal.
So I'm going to hope I have like a grappling hook type thing
I don't think he does.
and attempt to shoot you with it.
You would grappling hooks, man. Jango Fett has one, but Boba does not.
I was gonna give it to you. I thought he had it.
I know.
Again with the blue
I
guy.
know what Boba Fett has. A couple of things.
Yeah, sure. He has a couple of key things that are pretty good. But unfortunately, you don't know them.
No.
And I don't know Star-Lord's
So
things.
You
So
use your action.
Yep.
I feel like we got this backwards.
you go to use your grappling hook that you don't have, and you're like, damn it, I wish I had a
I really
grappling
wish I
hook."
had a grappling hook.
Should we have him accidentally just shoot something else instead?
So what happened when I shot him, by the way?
Yeah.
Oh, you would have gotten damaged, of course.
Okay.
It shoots your jetpack and you start flying around like crazy.
This is not good.
No, it's
All
not.
right, well,
And so you're trying to grappling hook and you're flying all over the goddamn place.
Well, that's
And
nice
your
and
son's
easy.
watching with binoculars.
Jesus Christ, Dad.
What are you doing?
Together. All right, well, your turn.
Okay. I'm just gonna wait for you to hit something.
All right, going to pull an Anakin and attempt to fix my jetpack while I'm flying around as he fixes his pod.
Oh, okay.
Roll a d20.
I was like, when did Anakin fix a jetpack?
Not 20.
You succeed.
Alright,
What?
so I
Grab
guess
the dice.
it's probably my action.
Oh, are you grabbing a dice? Oh, okay.
Go for it.
We're just
Alright,
adding rules to this
all
game
right.
as it goes.
We don't know how this game is played.
That's an 8.
I'm gonna say no on that one.
Yeah.
Do I have my intelligence?
Do you-
We don't know Boba Fett's intelligence.
we don't know that. We don't have a character sheet for you. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So
That'd be
8.
kind of interesting. Like, to use D&D character sheets for 1v1 encounters of people
Sounds
we
like-
make up.
I feel like it would be pretty hard to quantify in a D&D character sheet.
For some of them, for sure. But probably make it reasonable.
Okay.
All right. Well, instead, I'm just gonna pull out my laser gun and attempt to shoot
Sure.
Star-Lord.
While you're flying around
Flying
all
yeah.
haywire.
Around all haywire.
Like-
Okay.
Okay. I'm pretty sure his is automatic, right?
It's a 3-round burst.
3-round burst.
Roll a d20.
Is Django's
With-
automatic?
With disadvantage.
Yeah.
He's got the 2
The
pistols.
pistols.
With disadvantage.
Well, yeah.
Flying around like...
Because you're flying around like an idiot.
11.
I think we're just doing 10 and over.
Sure. Sure.
You succeed.
Mhm.
Alright, yeah, 2 of them hit him.
Okay, that's fair.
Okay.
One of them hits your jetpack. You start flying.
Where is my
Jet- they're
jetpack? All I know is I can fly.
Yeah, they're boots.
Oh, alright, so you get shot in the one foot.
Which foot?
Your right foot.
Okay.
So your left foot is kind of pushing you around now. You're losing control a little bit. And also your right leg just got skimmed.
Okay.
So it just hurts.
All right.
So it hurts.
So it hurts. Fair enough. Okay. It's my turn.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna use my reaction. I'm gonna kick off my left boot if I can. I'll just like slap it against the bottom of my right one and try and push it off.
Roll d20.
That's
That
total
is-
cock.
That is a skewed dice. That's a 3 right there.
That's really stuck on there, man. It's like 2 sizes too small.
Okay.
You put on the wrong shoes with the
You just cannot get it to move.
Alright, I'm gonna try and point myself in his general direction with my other foot and just kind of fly at him and shoot a lot.
while he's flying crazily.
Make a
Yeah.
performance check for me there.
It's just one dice,
I don't
dude.
think you know what
No,
performance.
it's just a d20, but saying it in a different way. So,
16.
you managed to start going in his direction a little bit.
Okay. I'm
It's
shooting
like
him.
you're just going towards that half of the stadium, but
Yeah.
like slowly because you're like making your way like that, you know.
Can you describe that for our audience? Because they can't
you're
see
still
your arm.
flying around in circles and weirdness, but the circles and weirdness is to moving towards that side of the field.
Alright. I like it.
That's very fair.
Okay. So I'm going to take out a grenade.
Yep. He has those.
Yeah, he does. And don't know how they work.
Uh-huh.
Is it a thermal detonator?
Correct.
So, thank you. I'm going to throw it at the hottest thing near me, which is Star-Lord.
Alright.
So you're saying Star-Lord is hotter than your son?
What?
That's not a question you need to ask.
16.
Think your son's ugly?
No, I just think I'm being attacked by Star-Lord right now.
So you prime. I would say you prime the thermal detonator and you toss it over at Star-Lord, and it explodes midair and does a bit of damage to him, but not enough to, like, it doesn't directly impact him to incinerate
It
him.
like pushes him back a little bit, so now he's got to spend some more time.
Yeah, sure. That's what's going on.
Okay.
I don't react to that, I guess, because it's just happening. I'll shoot him some more.
Eldritch Blade.
Yeah, I feel like I'm playing D&D. Like, I just fucking shoot you a lot until you die. Like, that's all I got.
I mean, I know what else you got.
No, you're missing something. 14.
You hit the other side of his jetpack, and he just starts plummeting.
Okay.
I start plummeting?
Yeah, you start.
Bet. Okay.
Bet.
So what? Reaction, I hit the ground?
Reaction, I hit the ground.
I don't think that's a reaction that just happens to you.
So what, I'm on the ground?
Yeah.
I don't have a grappling hook.
You're hurt.
Use half your movement to stand up.
Alright, use half my movement to get up. I'm going to... What else does he have?
Very important things.
I'm gonna pull out that little bottle of poison
What?
that makes you turn into a skeleton.
That was the wrong bounty hunter.
And
What are you on about?
He's talking about Django's dart from
Oh.
episode 1
Oh, it's a dart. I'm gonna pull out my blow dart.
that
tube.
your father
that
has.
your father has, not you.
Wait, I have a son?
No, Mike
just-
made up the
No,
sun.
you got a made up son. So,
Okay.
so yes, but not really.
Well, so what? I don't pull out my blow dart.
No.
Because you don't have. I mean, you can try.
That's what I did.
Where do you reach?
Left hip.
What's on his
Ain't
left?
there.
Is there anything on his left hip?
What do I grab?
Probably more grenades.
Yeah, it's just... Other things are on his body.
Oh, I have a cape.
You do have...
do?
I forgot
It's
about
like a
the
side cape. It's not a full cape, but yes, you
No
have a
capes.
cape.
Alright, well, that ends my turn.
Keep I just keep shooting at him. Fuck, man, I don't know.
Come on, not 20, baby.
18.
He's getting real hurt. He's just 3 shots straight to the body. He's like searing. You can see steam coming off, smoke going off him.
I mean, I guess he's wearing armor. I'm not, which is a severe disadvantage if you ask me.
Alright, question.
Hello.
Does my knowledge of the other character help me at all?
Perhaps.
All right.
Meta checks. I say we meta. That changes it from other games where you can't meta.
Sure, meta's fine.
So then you gotta be a true nerd in order to win these battles.
All right, yeah, I'm with it.
All right. So I'm gonna attempt to shoot the magnet weapon that Star-Lord has on the side of him to get him to lose his guns.
All right, roll disadvantage.
Might as well put it on. 3.
Nope.
Okay.
The classic. No.
It shoots holes into the ceiling of the stadium. There's like light coming in a little bit.
We'll just go run at
You
him.
know I said it was indestructible.
Or run under him. He's still flying.
Yeah,
Yes.
you're running towards his direction.
Yep.
Okay.
And yell for Aslan.
For Aslan.
All right, sure, for Aslan. I'm gonna try and shoot him in the right forearm
Mm-hmm.
with disadvantage.
Yeah, specific spot.
Okay, 18. I shoot you in the flamethrower.
Uh-huh.
It explodes.
Yeah.
You gotcha. I think you did.
Yeah.
Rough.
Yeah, you have a flamethrower and a fucking giant missile.
On your jetpack, you have
Yeah.
a big missile.
I have a missile in my
Yeah.
jetpack? What the hell does he use that?
He doesn't use it in the films, but he
What the
certainly
fuck
has
does
it.
Star-Lord have? What the hell are the magnet things? What are you talking about?
He has this triangular magnet tool that he uses twice in the movies. He uses it to he throws it against something, and then in Infinity War he throws it against a wall, and then it sucks in Iron Man, so Iron Man can't do anything.
Oh.
And then he uses it to get the Power Stone within the first 10 minutes of the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Oh, okay. Is that the only other thing I had?
He has grenades.
You do? Okay. Yeah, you had a lot more, if you just flew at me and flamethrowered me, I think I just die. I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe we should start specifying these towards what we think the person will know. Give you Marvel people, give you video game people.
Yeah, because I definitely know a lot more about Boba Fett than I guess
Bobo.
Nick does.
And
he knows a lot more about Star-Lord.
I actually forgot Star-Lord even had jet boots, and I was like, this is kind of just very one-sided, but
All I knew is that he can fly and he has 2 guns. That's it.
but pretty similar characters, actually.
And he's half god, but
Yeah, what does that do for
what
me?
does that do?
There's no actual material
And he's
benefit to that.
He's a demigod, but
I can make a plant grow, I guess.
Oh, that was a fun fight.
it's a good test. We got some new rules added. So
Okay, we need a dice next
We
time.
broke out the D20.
we'll finalize some decisions, some rules. Maybe not finalize. We'll probably add more next time. But
I'll write a 30-page document.
right, okay.
I'll write 3 sentences and then give up.
All right. And I'll make a full art, in cartoons of everyone that we could possibly
Pick.
yeah. Just every character in anything.
So do you want to actually debate who you think would win in that fight?
Yeah, Boba would definitely win that
We'll debate
fight.
afterwards.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like Star-Lord's just kind of an idiot, so Boba Fett would probably win in that aspect because they're fairly level playing field characters without that.
Yeah.
I'd probably agree with that. I'd say Boba Fett beats Star-Lord.
I would say because so if let's say scenario, Boba got hired to kill
Star-Lord? Oh, he's done.
Because Boba
no
would
chance.
absolutely get
Absolutely
the
no
jump on him.
chance,
Star-Lord would just be listening to music, dancing around, and Boba would just kill him and snipe him or something, and he'd be dead.
Just shoot him once.
Yeah. He'd just be cooked.
No disintegrations.
Shoot the dark.
But if Boba was a menace and they were Guardians of the Galaxy, we need you to go stop him, then it's all Guardians of the Galaxy, so that wouldn't really count. But
Except
if
Star-Lord's
just
the only one
Star-Lord,
that gets out of the
he's
ship.
the only one who can get there. Maybe you have more of a chance.
See, I was asking if I was really mad because, blinded by emotions, I just do something stupid. But, you told me I wasn't, so.
Okay. I see. Yeah, I wasn't really sure where you're going with that.
I punched Thanos.
Yeah.
Exactly. I punched Thanos instead of, winning.
Right.
So, Anyway.
Boba, superior even though he lost.
Absolutely.
Guess so.
That's the final verdict. You
So-
have a different verdict.
The other day, I went to an arcade.
I don't believe you.
Well,
What's that?
whether or not I went to an arcade is a building
Okay.
filled with style games.
What's an arcade
Yeah,
style
you
game?
can't use the word in the definition.
Old Atari
With
video games.
Video games.
What's a video game?
Large,
All right.
large, box TV like machinery,
So just an old
which you
TV.
play a video game on.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty simple.
Sure.
Not a campaign like game. Not normally.
Okay, you can stop describing
Yeah,
an
I know
arcade
what.
now. We all know what
we
an
know.
arcade
I'm
is.
Okay,
Continue.
fucking you.
And I probably played Dig Dug for 2 hours.
What is wrong with you and Dig Dug?
Dig Dug is a fantastic game.
Oh my god, I haven't played Dig Dug in so
I'm
long.
not gonna
And-
lie, I don't even know what Dig Dug is.
I want to play Dig
Like,
Dug.
I've heard the name, but I don't. Is that the one where you bounce on a shovel?
Nope, that's the one where you start in the middle and you dig around and you have to
I got you.
get the other monsters and like pump them up full of air and blow them up.
Hope you pump them.
Do
You
recognize
pump 'em?
this?
I've never seen that.
What
in my
are
life.
their names? There's 2 of them.
Don't know.
I don't know the Dig Dug lore.
I don't know Dig Dug monsters. I know Inky, Pinky,
Oh, they
Pinkly,
just
and
have-
Clyde.
and Clyde. And
Puka
Clyde is Sue and
and
Miss
Fygar.
Puka and Fygar. So Fygar's the dragon looking one. Puka's the what the fuck does Puka look like?
He's red with goggles.
Yeah, that's right. So basically, there were plenty of other games. There was Marvel vs. Capcom in there, which I played for a little bit, but I kind of got bored with, despite how much I love Marvel. And I just,
a
love Dig
fighting
Dug
game
a lot. And I played this game for a while. So, are there any games that you could say for you guys that basically no matter the style of the game, no matter what the game is, no matter how difficult it may be able to play, or whether or not you'd have to pay 25 cents every time you die, is there any game that you would always just choose over another game?
Space Invaders.
Really?
I don't know. That's what I would say specifically in arcade sense.
What?
And also think about its replayability.
Mm-hmm.
Just like always.
Now, the reason Dig Dug was so appealing to me is because, I have a high score. I
Gotta
wanna
beat it,
the high
yeah.
score.
Let me pose this to you. To rephrase the question to like, if you had to play one game for the rest of your life, what game would you play?
Okay.
Because you wanted to include replayability in there and stuff.
Right. So not necessarily your favorite game.
No, certainly not.
play one game for the rest of my life. Spore.
You have to play it 8 hours a day.
What?
Okay. None of them.
6 hours.
Yeah, I don't think I would want to do any game 8 hours a day.
Minecraft.
Really?
That's fair, but you run out of gas in Minecraft, like...
Like, if you were to play Minecraft, it'd be vanilla, no mods.
See, I see Minecraft as a reasonable answer, because based on your imagination,
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff to do in Minecraft, but you get
just
bored.
Start over again. Start some new cool stuff. I don't know, I get bored of Minecraft, but then I like wait a little while and then I like revamp my interest in Minecraft. Like I've been playing it for like longer than any other video game, really. So
That's fair. My first answer was Dark Souls, and then you said replayability. I'd play like 5 New Game Pluses of Dark Souls, and then I would be like, yeah, okay, I've just done this 5 times in a row. I don't want to do it again.
I would say Fallout New Vegas, but kind of same deal. I think eventually I'd just get bored of it.
Sure.
Like I could replay it a couple times, do different storylines or whatever, but eventually it would just be the same stuff.
So I guess my answer is Dead by Daylight, because it's just a multiplayer game where you play a match. The match can go different every time depending on who you're playing with.
Right.
I think
Guess
I'm
I'd rather play
just
that.
going to have to go with The Binding of Isaac, because
That's fair.
there's just so much randomization with a game like that. So, I mean, it will literally be different every time.
Right.
So that helps with that.
I kind of want to change mine now.
Okay.
Magic Arena. Because it constantly gets updated with new cards and
Okay.
stuff.
Okay.
And it's just Magic, and I like playing
Yeah,
Magic.
sure.
That's fair.
Is yours Dig Dug?
I would say mine is Dig Dug. I mean, I would sit there and I'd play Dig Dug and I'd get a decent score, and then I'd say, okay, so what can I do differently to beat it? I'd try using the rocks in different ways, because you can dig under the rocks and then the rocks will fall and they can crush Puka and Fagar. Nothing pisses me off more when they start to fly away and then they escape and then I just want to play it even more and fucking murder them. So, yeah, mine is definitely Dig Dug.
Are you a Dig Dug speedrunner?
I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I do love me some Dig Dug. I really forgot that.
I don't think I've ever played it. I know what it is, but I don't think
I know I can play Pac-Man for a long time, but also, that's just Pac-Man.
Pac-Man is in the same ballpark with me as Dig Dug in the sense that, it's the same thing. It's
but you can always try and be better.
You can try and get, you don't always have to go for the fruits.
Or, if you keep going, you just get a really high level, and then you have to deal with them going crazy fast.
Right.
I still think Space Invaders my favorite arcade game. I don't know why, but I just like playing that one.
Space Invaders is good. I like Space Invaders. I think I prefer Pac-Man though, honestly.
No.
You don't.
No, I don't. Okay,
your opinion is invalid and it is wrong.
Exactly. I like Pac-Man too, but
what about
what about
the original Pac-Man?
Over Pac-Man.
You'd put Galaga over
Pac-Man 3, but
okay, yeah, sure.
Which one's Galaga?
Galaga's the one where you're the ship at the bottom and you shoot up.
Oh,
you can move side
thing?
to side. Yeah, and
Space
it's
Invaders?
Yeah, they're similar, yes, but
and there's asteroids that fall down, right?
It's not asteroids. It's other alien ships. I think is what they are.
They go in these patterns.
Yeah, they fly in different patterns, and then some of them shoot at you, some of them dive bomb at you.
Space Invaders is just a big block of enemy,
and then you
slowly moving.
Kill them as they fall down.
They start moving and stuff though eventually.
Yeah, I know, but
they do.
Galaga is more fast paced than Space Invaders is.
Let's get to a high level.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You just obviously aren't good at Space Invaders.
What's the
what's your high score?
I gotta look at this.
What is it? Centipede? That one's pretty good.
Actually, I definitely owned Galaga when I was little. And I was probably associating that with Space Invaders, to be honest.
I owned some compilation game for the Game Boy Advanced, which was Dig Dug, Galaga,
Tetris.
Two others. No, I don't think Tetris was on it.
You ever played Tetris? You a Tetris guy?
I have played Tetris. My dad is a big Tetris guy.
And then I beat him.
I think I'm changing my game to Galaga. I'm pretty sure that's just what I played.
Okay.
Now that I'm looking at them, that's
you
what
thought Space Invaders was Galaga?
Yeah, I've definitely played both of them, but I think I just associated them both with Space Invaders.
Sure. So
I used to own a little joystick that had Pac-Man, a couple other games. I think it was Galaga. And I think I played Space Invaders later and just thought they were the same game.
Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Smashing.
Yep.
All right.
Yep.
So, after we've said that, what would you say is your favorite game of all time? I would guess for you it's Dig Dug.
It's not Dig Dug.
Dig Dug. I know what it is. It's Melee, right?
It's probably Melee.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
I'm a winner.
It's either Melee. See, it's hard for me to rank it because it's not Melee's campaign mode or adventure mode. That is what's enjoyable. It's the PvP aspect of it. But if I want to play a one-player game, it would be probably Luigi's Mansion.
Great game.
Haven't played it.
Very good soundtrack.
I'll let you borrow it. Great soundtrack.
I'll take you up on that.
What do you think is the best game you've ever played? Or of all time, if you have one that you haven't played but you've watched someone play, I guess.
Pong.
Pong?
I disagree violently.
I know. I don't think so.
I don't know. I'm not too big into gaming.
Yeah, that's why I said best game you've played.
Well, you said it could be a game I haven't played.
Yeah, if you think of one that is.
The most highly rated game I think I've played... Well, I mean, League is super popular, but... I don't know if that's
highly rated.
Right. League is super popular, but I think it's a shit tier game. So...
Spider-Man was highly rated, but it didn't even win Game of the Year.
I'm talking about you personally here. I'm not talking about what other people
Spider-Man.
think. I know. But did you think it was the best game you ever played?
Well, wouldn't the best game I ever played be my favorite game?
Not necessarily.
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
I mean, it could be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be.
think the best game I ever played was Overwatch.
Really?
Really? That's
I really
fair.
enjoy Overwatch.
Area 51 arcade game. Anyone ever played that?
Yeah, it's like it's one of those on-rail shooters, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's at the pizza place down the street. It used to be. Used
I
to
remember
play it
playing
there every time I
Pac-Man
went
at the
there.
pizza place down the street.
I always played Area 51. Speaking of Area 51, I heard a radio commercial today, and they were on point with staying up with the youth. All right, it was a car commercial for a place around here, and they always impersonate like the president's voice.
Oh,
or
yeah.
the voice.
I think that's a pretty widespread thing.
Well, there's one in particular that does it regularly. Every single one of their commercials is always just the whole thing is just done by president voices.
Yeah.
Right.
And so they were saying, they're like, Mr. President, over 1 million people are coming to the Area 51. Are you planning to stop them? And he's like, nope. In fact, we've moved Area 51 to blank auto in whatever, it's like, said where the place was. And he's like, buy your car now. And it's $51 down, $51 a month for, it's like, oh
That's
my
pretty
God.
good, actually.
Like, keeping up.
I hate those commercials.
Yeah, they're really annoying, but that one was funny.
I hear them all the time at work. Because I don't listen to the radio anywhere else.
I usually don't listen to the radio, but I don't have service, so I didn't feel like listening to my downloaded playlist. So I turned on the radio.
Alright.
And I heard that.
What do you think is the best game you've ever played, Cam?
That is a very difficult question to answer. If I had to think with my brain, which is what you usually do.
I mean, if you can think with something else, I'll be impressed.
I think with something else sometimes.
Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
Gosh, the best game objectively I've ever played.
I have no idea personally.
Mass Effect 2, probably?
Yeah.
That's a fucking great, just fucking good game. So, like, the gameplay to the story to the voice acting, it's just really fucking good.
Solid.
That web browser SpongeBob game that you could just around Bikini Bottom, you could drive the hamburger mobile thing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best objective game
Oh,
I've ever
yeah?
played.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I changed my answer now that you said web browser.
Boy.
Best game I ever played was Pop Tropica.
Okay.
Without a doubt.
Wow.
Webkins?
No. Pop Tropica. Although Webkins was fun until my Webkins died.
I don't think
Yeah, I had dial-up, so couldn't get there. Tried multiple times. Couldn't get it.
I remember when you had dial-up.
Yeah.
I remember trying to fix your computer on dial-up.
I don't think I had dial-up when we fixed that computer. Because we didn't use that computer anymore when I fixed it.
No, but we were trying to do it with dial-up.
I don't know.
We were using the disk. I remember right.
Yeah, probably. We were defracking it, and it took like a week, and then just
Okay, the computer didn't have a mouse. All we had was a keyboard, and it was a desktop computer, so I was trying to defrag his computer with just a keyboard.
Jesus Christ.
It was the biggest pain in the ass I've ever had to do, but I fucking did it.
I don't
Why?
think it ended up working though, because it said it was supposed to take like 3 days or something, and we left it going for about a week, and I think eventually just didn't.
I think it gave up on
Yeah,
itself,
it did.
honestly.
Just
But,
didn't do it.
Sounds like you didn't succeed then.
but I got it to run. From turning it on to getting to the defrag with just a keyboard, I was pretty proud of myself.
I forgot about that. I forgot it didn't have a mouse.
Yeah, it was fucking annoying that it.
Why didn't you get a mouse?
I don't remember.
Because that takes away all the fun.
We probably weren't old
not-
enough to drive at that point, and I'm sure. And I think I had like a weird like plug-in. It didn't have a USB. It was
Yeah.
Was it a PS2 then?
It was
Perhaps.
a really old computer. It was a fucking dinosaur.
dinosaur. That's all. Yeah, it was quite an oldie. Even we didn't even get that new. Like it was my grandma's old computer that she gave us. Like when I was like a child.
Yeah. I think this is when we were like.
It doesn't get better
9.
than Grandma's old computer.
I think we got it to run Minecraft eventually, though, right?
So, was it a CRT?
We got it to,
I re-downloaded it.
we got
I
it to run something.
Was it still CRT?
I think so.
It ran
I
something.
think it lagged the shit out of it. Like, you couldn't play it.
It didn't run well, but we got it
Right,
to run something
okay.
eventually.
That's how it all started. I just really wanted to play Minecraft.
Yeah.
What's the purpose of it? I must have not had a laptop yet.
No, you didn't. And we thought, oh, this is a desktop. It'll run things well. It did not.
No. Fun times. It's where the beginning of the building of computers was, right there.
Yeah. Still haven't built one, me, but you did.
That's where you grew your interest?
I guess so.
Remember when we made a machine gun turret out of a bike in your backyard? It was great.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Remember we found the big hole?
Oh, we made the big hole, you mean? We found a hole and then we put a hose in
we
it.
invented time travel and
Yeah.
went back and got all the Infinity Stones. And
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, that was sick.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like any other kind of time travel.
No, we looked for a
Didn't follow the
specific-
rules.
No, we did, yeah. Back to the Future is a bunch of bullshit.
Die Hard?
Yeah, that's a great time travel.
That was a joke. So
I know.
okay.
I knew. Don't worry.
So, Geek Out?
Ant-Man says it.
Who?
Die Hard? Oh, wait, no, that's not one.
We can do a quick geek out.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Quick geek out to end it.
Oh, I did have one picked. Okay. So we're gonna move on to Geek Out. Geek Out is a trivia betting game where about nerd things, and I have a card, and I am dogging like this for some reason, and I don't know why.
This time, only 50 schmeckles.
Oh,
I'm not feeling good about this one.
okay.
I don't know what the question is, but...
I have obtained schmeckles since last time. I bet you 10 million.
Wow,
I have obtained.
that's a lot on the
You
line.
gotta be in some dirty stuff to get 10 million schmeckles and since the last time.
I'm never telling you where I got them, but I got them.
Alright. Shoot.
Okay.
Oh, if you at home would like to follow along, feel free to write them down while we go. And tell us in the comments what we missed.
Here we go. Fictional towns in video games.
Prim. New Vegas.
That's a real place.
Not New Vegas.
Las Vegas.
Novak.
Prim?
Oh, Prim might be a real place.
Yeah. I know Novak is no
Is a
vacancy.
no vacancy sign.
But there's... I think where it is like on the map is an actual... whatever. It's fake. So yes, you're technically
Megaton.
correct. Yeah. If you want to just start naming Fallout names, that's Reddit City.
I mean, I could name New York
That's
from
what I know.
Prototype, but that's just New York.
Yeah, it specifically says fictional towns, so New York is a real place, as supposedly.
Supposedly.
Never been.
So, New York from Infamous, New Orleans from Infamous
Yep,
2
there you
are
go.
both real places.
I can't really think of games I play that have towns.
Is Mushroom
Astera.
Kingdom a town?
No, it's
Sure.
a kingdom.
Astera is a town in Monster Hunter World.
There you go. Pallet Town. It's Pokemon.
Pallet Town?
Pallet Town.
Map in Dead by Daylight has the nickname Pallet Town.
Well, that's probably where it came from.
Probably. Didn't know that.
Pewter City. Cerulean City.
gonna keep going
Sapphire
through Pokemon?
City. Yeah. Lavender Town.
Got a different game? Anyone?
What else?
Summoner's Rift.
It's not a city.
Not a town, as I understand it.
Demacia?
Witcher things.
Yeah, Novigrad.
Yeah.
That's a town. Well, it's a city.
Windhelm.
Yordle town?
Oh, yeah, sure. We've got the
Riverhold.
Riften and fucking Markarth and fucking Whiterun and fucking Riverwood.
I already said Riverwood.
Did you?
Yeah.
Sure. Nick?
Dig Dug.
Yep.
Big Dog.
That's my favorite town.
The only towns I can think of are from video games that are based off of non-video game things, so I won't bother naming those.
Well, Spider-Man is set in New York, isn't it?
I was thinking like Metropolis.
Yeah, well, that's not a real...
I mean,
that's not real.
Metropolis isn't a real town.
It's based on a place, but it's not real.
Yeah, but it's not.
Right, but it's
video
not
game
video game
origin.
specific. It's based off
I
of
understand.
a comic.
I understand. where you're
Arkham
going.
City?
Yeah, Arkham City.
Right.
Arkham City's not a thing in the it must be in the comics, actually, or they wouldn't have thought of it.
I would say it's safe to say Arkham City is comic book canon.
I know what the asylum is. I don't know about the city.
I don't remember. I don't know if they created the city for the game or not. I don't know.
That's an interesting one. Let us know.
Oh, you're
if
seeing
you
it in
know.
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monkey.
Not Gotham.
Yeah, not Gotham.
Arkham City is like a district within Gotham that they walled off and let all the criminals have.
Right. Anyway,
It's actually kind of tough.
not really.
No, I mean, you can get a whole bunch of them from like
Can't
Pokemon.
understand Botanical.
Yeah, you get like 1 million of them from Pokemon, and a bunch of them from The Witcher, and a bunch of them from Skyrim, and a bunch of them from Oblivion.
I didn't play any of those games. So.
Kvatch.
Kvatch!
The hero of Kvatch. The Imperial City. Yeah, that's a...
That's a great name. Yeah. Blade Stronghold isn't really a city.
I'm
No.
just trying to think of games I've played, and I can't even think of those.
What's
I keep glancing up at my video game shelf.
Rapture.
Oh, yeah, Rapture?
Is that like a city?
Yeah, it's a city under the ocean.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's really cities.
Atlantis.
Oh, what's the one in Infinite? You've played Infinite.
Bioshock Infinite. What's that?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay.
Gear City.
I didn't play it. Uh-huh. Gear City.
Shell City.
Shell City.
Shell City. Oh, Haran. Dying Light.
Oh, yep.
Fictional city.
Raccoon
Nice.
City.
What's that from?
Resident Evil.
Pretty sure you have one with Raccoon City in it.
Probably.
Raccoon, as they say.
I have a Resident Evil game. I don't know if I've ever played it.
I think
Which
we
one?
tried to play it once and we weren't feeling it.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Which
Got
one?
too scared.
I think it's
6?
Raccoon City.
Oh, 6? Well, you don't need to play that one. You're good. It's not good. It's very bad.
Well, that's probably why I didn't play it. I think that's
If you didn't play it, how would you know?
Got to Dead
Maybe I
Space.
started playing it or something. I don't know.
I don't remember.
Dead Space has, like,
I think
ships.
Dead Space is just Earth, right? And then ships. Yeah. Far Cry 4?
I don't remember.
It's a whole region.
That's another game that I started playing and immediately stopped. Not Far Cry 4, but Far Cry Primal. I was like pumped, and I started it, and I was like, this is getting real boring real fast. I'm just hunting deer. That's the whole game. I mean,
Well,
there's probably more to it, but
That's what you do when you're a caveman.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I played like 10 hours of Far Cry Primal.
All right.
It was alright. But, like,
20 minutes.
it doesn't get much better. It's just, you kill new things, you go new places, you upgrade your stick, and then you go stab some dudes with it.
Yep.
Get a better stick.
Yeah, spear.
Well, you get, like, a bunch of animal companions, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, eventually.
I think I had one.
Sure. Well, I think that's it.
That was uneventful.
Can't
but
think of any more, but
Yeah.
I'm sure some other people can think of a lot more.
give us some games. Don't give us city titles. Give us game names, and we'll be like, oh, yeah, you're right.
Or you're wrong, idiot.
Depending. You might be wrong.
But we'll appreciate the input.
No, we won't.
nonetheless.
Cam won't.
Cam won't.
Mike might. I'll be indifferent.
Nick?
I always appreciate it.
Okay.
So, if you have any content that you'd like us to talk about in the future, suggestions for how we can improve into our newer episodes, any mean or hateful comments that you'd like to give us, be sure to let us down below.
Let us down below.
Let us down below. Let us know.
Yeah, please let us down below.
It's
I would
hard
love
to
it.
concentrate when we got people doing baby shark.
What are you
right
talking
now,
about?
right?
We're sitting here calmly. I don't know what you're on about.
Distracting me. But until next time, I've been Michael.
I've been Cam.
I've been Nick.
And I'm still Joe.
Baby shark, going AFK.